Hey LeBron, just wondered what you've noticed in the difference on a four-game trip like this from previous years, and hate to keep coming back to comparing. I know it's unique in the pandemic, but how you get a team to four straight wins, staying in the hotel, thinking about other things. How have you guys kept the main thing in your words?
That's what it is. I mean, we're here to work, to get better, and to win. We're in the winning business, and that's what we want to do. We want to continue to build great habits. And we're gonna have times where we don't play to our capabilities, but we still want to be able to create great habits going forward. And I think we did that on this road trip.
Even with the new players, are there times like in the closing lineup where you and AD already sort of know exactly what to do to close out a game? How much of that is conscious, and how much of it is just the way that you guys impact the game?
Well, I mean, who's ever out on the floor late in the game is a reason. It's a reason why they're out there, and we trust everyone that's out there, all five guys. So, I think tonight's closing lineup was myself, AD, Dennis Menace, Wes, and Kuz, and we was able to, close the game out in fashion and get some stops, timely stops, and get some timely buckets.
Dan Warkey.
Hey, LeBron, I'm gonna take you away from the court for a little bit. Obviously, you guys played a game tonight, but there's so much going on in the world. In the morning, you guys find out that the officers and then Jacob Blake shooting won't be charged. As the day goes on, I'm sure you've got news about what's happened in Georgia and the turnout there and stuff like that. On nights like this, how are you able to focus on basketball? And I guess sort of your reaction to what else is happening. I mean, and all these other orbits that you have your fingers on.
Well, I'm smart enough to know that even though we're playing a game of basketball, that there's so much more that's going on in the world. So much more that's even more important than us playing a game. And to hear what happened in Kenosha today was a blow to the heart and to the gut. Not only to that community, but to us and to every, I guess, black person that just has been a part of this process and seeing these outcomes for so long. And not only just in the black community, but also in the white community as well, who see moments like this happen to us, and to happen to his family, and to happen to the kid himself. To see that verdict, it was a blow to the gut, like I said, and a blow to the heart. But we got to continue to stay strong, continue to believe in each other, and continue to push for the greater of change and for the greater of good. And to hear, my people turn out in Georgia in the fashion that they did. I definitely going to get some more information on it, but I heard they turned out in Georgia, and that's commendable. It's something that we started with more than a vote, and we want to continue to do that and continue to support, actions like this and causes that went on today. Has been going on, obviously. So proud of my people for getting out there and doing what they do best. So, and that's being heard and being seen, and being powerful and being engaged. And that's how it is.
Dave.
Brian, what does the next stage of More Than a Vote look like? You started in the summer. There was the big election in November, the runoff today. Can you take us forward as to what the next steps will be?
One I can tell you, Dave, is that we're not going to stop. We're always looking for opportunities to continue to grow, not only in my community but all over the world and all over America. As you've seen, we've been able to do since the summertime, all the way up into today. So we're going to continue to keep our foot on the gas, continue to keep our foot on, keep the pressure on going on how we continue to create change. And like I said, and create change for the black community, but also just create change for the greater good. And we're looking forward to seeing what ways we can do and what we can do going forward.
A few more. Bill Orm.
Hey, LeBron. This is the first time we've talked to you about Jacob Blake since the bubble, and I'm wondering how this result, if at all, changes is the wrong word, and I hate that I'm using it, but how that makes you look at what you guys did in the bubble when you know what you guys were kind of standing for together as a league. Does this result at all? How does that color when you look back at what you guys did as a league in the bubble?
Well, the best thing we were able to do in the bubble is that we were able to stand together and the strength in numbers, and we was able to showcase that throughout everything that was going on in America. and everything that was going wrong in America, and we was able to voice those opinions and to voice those facts every single day. And I hope we can continue that now, even being outside the bubble, as I'm sitting here talking to you about, the verdict that happened in Kenosha, and what's going on in Georgia. And there's going to be other instances that's going to happen throughout, the course of this season. And I hope that we all can continue to shed light on situations that, one, that we believe in, two, if it hits in our home or hits in our heart, that we can talk about it and discuss it, and also just be knowledgeable about any situation that comes out. So, like I said, it's a blow to our community once again. And we've been here before. It sucks. We feel sorry for his family and for that community itself. And we want better. We want better. And hopefully we can get that.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. Last question, Kyle Goon.
LeBron, obviously we ask you these questions because you're an influential person in sport and culture. But after these things happen, you say things, there are people who are going to criticize what you say, who are going to criticize NBA players for sitting out, criticize Colin Kaepernick. That dynamic kind of continues to exist. Do you feel frustration about the people who kind of focus on the words you say or the means by which people protest rather than sort of the substance of what is actually being protested and what issues you guys are trying to draw attention to?
Yeah, I mean, people are going to always direct or deflect or just pull bits and pieces of your dialogue and try to make it for the better of what they want to hear or what they believe that you should be doing. And I'm past that in my life. I don't really care what people think, especially if it's negative. When I'm speaking from the heart and I'm speaking from a very knowledgeable point of view, I know what I'm saying is right, and I can care less what other comments or what people say, because at the end of the day, no matter what, we are all human. No matter the color of your skin, we all have emotions. We all have the same color blood when it comes out. We all pull our pants up and tie our shoes the same exact way. So when it comes down to that, and I understand that, I know that me speaking about issues that's going on in not only my community but all over the world, or especially in America that I live in, this is our home base. There's not one person that doesn't want to see the greater of good for all of us. And it's unfortunate that we have some people out there that would rather see hate than love, and it's something we won't ever be able to change. That's just the way how life is built, unfortunately. But if we can get the majority on one side, on the side of love than hate, then we can do some special things. So, I will continue to use my platform, use my, my influence, and to continue to empower people, to continue to enlighten people on things that's going on that I feel that's just wrong. Today is one of those instances where we as a community feel like, the verdict on, that particular officer was wrong. And there's nothing else to say more about it. Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Yep.